Okay.
Good morning, Jean. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Guess what? We can hear you. Isn't that exciting?
That's exciting.
You are in business today.
I am
Yay.
in the group. I'm a part of the team.
Yep. Hey, Gene. Good to see you.
morning.
Haven't heard
We
from you in a
couldn't
while.
be happier to hear your voice either.
Good morning, everyone.
You're getting pretty good at
Good
hand
morning.
signs and stuff.
I beg your pardon?
I say you're getting pretty good at hand signs and
Check.
stuff.
Bring your microphone down, Brad.
No.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
This is our clip.
Yep, I just checked it. Yes, now. Okay.
Okay, can you see me too?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we lower Gene's volume? Here?
Just a little. High volume is better than no volume. How you doing, Chief?
Enjoying the weather? Me either.
I certainly am.
Chief, what are they doing down on Main Street? I saw the big cranes and everything up. They had a whole block of Main Street blocked off down there. I had to go around and come. Oh.
Cranes or fire cranes?
Just, yeah, like construction cranes, and then there was like a forklift for two moving. Then they had two trucks on each end of the block, blocking it off, so you couldn't come down. I'm not sure what they're doing.
They were doing snow removal, Cliff. When I saw them, they were doing snow removal. Walk the road and doing snow removal.
vitamins.
Snow removal.
It's 9 o'clock, so this meeting of the Elkhart Police Merit Commission is called to order. Welcome those of you in the audience with us and those of you joining us online. The clerk will call the roll, please.
Thank you. 4 of our commissioners are present in the council chambers, and 1 is joined with us on WebEx, Jean Mays.
Present.
Thank you, ma'am. In the council chambers, Clifton Hildreth,
Present?
Brad Billings,
Present.
Jim Rickoff,
Present.
Thomas Barber.
Present.
That's all present, and I'm glad to have you all.
Thank you very much. The next matter is consideration of the proposed agenda. A copy has been furnished to each commissioner. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as proposed?
I make that motion, Mr. President.
I second.
Any discussion? Any items to add? On the motion then to approve the agenda as submitted, roll call vote.
Thank you. Cliff Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Tom Barber,
Yes.
Jean Mays.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries 5-0. The next matter is consideration of the minutes of the last meeting, which was January 12th of this year. Again, copy has been furnished to each commissioner. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the January 12th meeting as proposed?
I make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion, Any items to add or remove? On the motion then to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of January 12th, 2026, roll call vote.
Thank you. Jean Mays,
Yes.
Cliff Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Copy.
Yes.
Tom Barber.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion
That's
carries
good.
5-0. That brings us to the police department news. Chief, take it away.
Good morning, Dan Milanese,
Morning,
Chief
Chief.
Elkhart Police Department. Just have 2 things now for you. I was going to have 3, but the individual that we were going to hire notified us Friday that he was no longer pursuing a position with the Elkhart Police Department. So,
Which one? This?
David Harad.
Hmm.
So, so we will not be having him swearing today. The next item I have for you is going to be a disciplinary notice. It's actually not a notice, it's a request from the commission. This is going to be Corporal Jordan Sears. I am recommending that to the commission that he receive a 30-day suspension without pay This comes after an issue that we were investigating, that we had an internal investigation on. It's for unsafe driving behaviors. Jordan has, as you see in the letter, had several disciplines in line with this type of behavior before, and sticking with progressive discipline. We are moving to the 30-day suspension. Some may ask, one of the things that kind of offset and mitigated for me is that Jordan really took accountability for his actions. Went out and actually took some classes on his own, unbeknownst to us, to try and rectify some of the situation or some of the issues that he's having with driving. So I am requesting that there's some additional things that'll go along with that: remedial training, removal of the take-home car program until January of 2027. Those aren't necessarily things that are under the purview of the commission, but just being fully transparent, letting the commission know what I plan to do. So my request to the commission today is for the 30-day unpaid suspension. He has been notified of this and did not wish to have a hearing regarding this discipline.
Any questions about the Sears matter for the chief?
I think the comment that I would make with that is good to see that he takes accountability for it, that he recognizes it. That's a step in the right direction.
I agree. That was definitely taken into account.
Is there a motion then to approve the discipline of Jordan Sears by a 30-day suspension? Is that without pay or with pay?
Without.
Without pay.
I so move.
I second.
Any discussion? On the motion then to approve the handling of a 30-day suspension without pay to Jordan Sears, roll call vote.
Thank you. Clifton Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Thomas Barber,
Yes.
Jean Mays.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next item I have for you is going to be another disciplinary notification. However, this is more of a notification. The commission, this individual has requested that the commission hold a hearing regarding this situation. So my notification to you is just that, a notification. I believe Attorney Rivera is going to have a formal charging letter prepared shortly, so you'll have all the details of that. But this will go to, from what I understand, a hearing.
Sergeant Snow has retained M. Elizabeth Bemis of the Ruckelshaus firm, who has entered her appearance on his behalf, and a hearing date has set to begin March 19th. So as soon as the charging letter is filed, we'll get the ball rolling.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't believe that requires any kind of a motion. Is there any other questions for me? I don't have anything else on the agenda directly. Yeah, that'll be, I believe, taken care of by them, that and being posed by me.
Just, I've got a question, Chief. I'm jumping back to David Harrod. I'm just curious, he made it through all the way till almost the swearing-in ceremony, then he backed out the last minute. Did he give you a reason? Was it personal, family? I mean, we did, or I'm just curious. I mean,
Sure.
to make it that far is incredible. I mean, when you think about it.
He's actually a former EPD employee.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So Mr. Harad was hired by us several years ago, left for personal reasons, and had various two other positions in law enforcement agencies. And
I mean, you know him personally quite well. I think.
yes,
Yeah.
and basically, I was shocked. I wasn't aware of it until Friday afternoon, and he basically said that another agency has approached him with an offer, and it was significantly more beneficial financially to his family. Obviously, finances, that people take that consideration when you're talking about raising a family and
Yeah.
and all that. And it sounds like what they were able to offer him financially was significant
But I
enough for
don't
him
think
not to come here.
so excited about coming here the first time. I don't think if I remember right.
Well, there were some personal issues they wrestled through, but it sounds like they had gotten completely through that. But I think this really comes down to providing for the family.
Gotcha.
At least that's what he expressed to me.
It's too bad. Seemed like a great guy. So.
Yes.
All right.
Anything else for the chief at this point? Chief, thank you for the report.
Thank you.
We'll now turn to the public hearing considering the amendment to the Police Merit Commission rules with regard to promotions. Copies of the proposed rules with the addition of the some corrections to sections that were not part of the promotion policy, but mostly the promotion policy, have been distributed to each commissioner. This is a public hearing, so anyone is able to come and present their own views and testimony with a limit of 5 minutes. Is there anyone who wishes to testify with regard to these rules?
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm Jason Ray. I'm the president of the Elkhart Fraternal Order of Police. I want to thank you for this opportunity to speak on this proposed promotional process. As to this point in the process, our requests to be part of this process have fallen on deaf ears. We first requested to be a part of the process in November of 2023, at which time we were told the process is too far along and us being involved would slow the process down. We were then invited to one meeting in November of 2024, reference to this, at which point we voiced our concerns about the process and the effects it would have on the promotional process and negative impact on the Elkhart Police Department. After that, we were then again excluded from the process. So I want to thank you for the opportunity for our concerns to finally be heard as it pertains to the promotional process. The first concern we have with the current process that is being proposed is that it would be in violation of the current CBA that we are operating under. Article 25, Section 11 covers double jeopardy. If an officer is excluded from the promotional process based on a previous adjudicated discipline, this would be considered double jeopardy and will be in violation of the CBA. Section 6, letter E, F, G, and H of the promotional process that is being considered are the sections that would cause the double jeopardy. And we would request that these sections be removed from the promotional process to avoid future grievance issues. The second concern we have is involving Section 6, letter D of the process. This section, that if the officer is excluded based on previous discipline, then they can petition the chief to be allowed to participate. This proposed process does not give the officer any recourse if the chief denies the request. We would suggest that if this is kept in the process, it should give the officers some recourse to appeal the chief's decision. It would be our suggestion that the officer petition the chief. If the chief approves the petition, then it is approved and the officer can participate in the process. If the chief denies the petition, then the officer should be allowed a review by a merit board as an opportunity to participate. The statute for the merit board to establish a promotional process based on merit was to attempt to eliminate the perceived good old boy system in the promotional processes within police departments around Indiana. The statute was not created so that the merit board could exclude officers from participating in the promotional process at all. All the officers of the Elkhart Police Department are wanting is an opportunity to test for promotion. The promotional process is designed to allow the best officer to be promoted based on experience and knowledge. For the process to exclude officers from participation is believed to be improper and ultimately will have massive repercussions when it comes to retention of manpower, which is already a large problem for our department. As I stated in the last meeting, I have done research and have not been able to find any promotional process in the state of Indiana that excludes officers from participating in the promotional process based on cumulative disciplinary issues. This includes several CALIA certified departments. I would ask that you not approve this current promotional process as written and consider our proposed changes and concerns that I have just voiced. Thank you. I'd write my name down, but there's no pen, so.
Oh, here,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Does anyone else wish to address the commission regarding the proposed rules?
Yeah, okay.
Sergeant Ray, let me just ask you this.
Yeah,
You talked about double jeopardy with the collective bargaining agreement.
correct.
What are the sites on that?
As far as in the CBA itself, it's basically, section or Article 25, Section 11.
Section 11 of.
Yep, Section 11. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Anyone else wish to address the commission?
Good morning, Rose Rivera with the legal department. I would just say there are other departments in the state that do have clauses in their promotional rules that allow for a chief, for example, to have discretion if someone has a disciplinary history to withhold, to not allow them to participate in the promotional process. And to my knowledge, there isn't a court at this time that has held that that would be double jeopardy. So that's all. Thanks.
A question. Sergeant Ray says this is a double jeopardy position. What's your response to that?
To my knowledge, there's no case law that holds that that's double jeopardy to impose consequences for promotions when you have discipline. I just don't think the case law supports that.
I am sorry. I could not understand most of what you just said because of the acoustics here. Could you?
Yeah. So I would just say I'm not aware of any case law that supports the notion that that would be double jeopardy to have promotional consequences for discipline. I simply don't think that there's any court that has held that that's the case.
And you're familiar with the current CBA.
Yes.
You're certainly familiar with the proposed rules.
Yes.
From a legal point of view, do you see any conflict there?
To my knowledge, there is no conflict. So that's not to say that it couldn't be a new issue brought before a court, but currently no court has held that that is double jeopardy. So in other words, there are other counties, so Elkhart County, for example, they have a clause that says that if someone has discipline, I believe within the last 5 years, the chief can withhold them from the promotional process, something to that effect. And there has been no legal challenge to that clause. And there are other similar clauses in other departments in the state of Indiana.
Which organization is that?
That's the Elkhart County Sheriff.
County, okay.
And that was pertaining to any violation within a 5-year period.
That's my recollection. Don't quote me on the exact amount of years, but that's my recollection more or less of how that clause reads, yeah.
So we are not establishing a precedent. We are actually doing something that is already currently being done.
In that respect, yes. I think what I heard Mr. Ray objecting to was the cumulative discipline. So the fact that our promotional policy takes into account discipline over your career, I think.
And I take it your view is there's no prohibition against using those terms
Correct. That is my view.
Any other questions for Ms. Rivera? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Does anyone else wish to address the commission? Hearing none, seeing none, nothing online. I'll declare the public hearing closed. Bringing it back to the commission's authority. Is there a motion regarding the amendment to the promotion rules? Promotion rules.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion? Any questions in light of what we've heard from Sergeant Ray and Ms. Rivera? Hearing no questions, on the motion then to approve the amendment to the Merit Commission rules as submitted, roll call vote.
My quick question is, does that include the other items as well as the promotion?
Everything.
All of it as it was
all of the-
presented
all of
and
the
it's,
rule as now proposed.
okay, thank you. Just clarifying for my own purposes. Clifton Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings,
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Tom Barber,
Yes.
Jean Mays,
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. The rules are amended. Does anyone at this point wish to address the commission on any other matter? Any questions or comments from any of the commissioners? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there
I
a second?
second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries 5-0. We are adjourned.